We now go to this press briefing where the Minister of Water and Sanitation is releasing the Interim Blue, Green and No Drop Watch report, a regulatory tool and incentive-based program to improve municipal drinking water quality and also wastewater management, as well as water conservation and demand management. Let's take you there live.
Water Summit in February 2022, which included all stakeholders in the sector, municipalities in particular, in their capacity as water service authorities and water service providers, identified the following challenges, among others. One, aging and dysfunctional water and sanitation infrastructure due to lack or weak operation and management capacities. Policy inconsistencies on a range of issues. Improper planning, in some cases no planning at all. Misappropriation of funds in some cases and budgetary constraints in others. And then lack of capacity. These were among the main issues that were raised by a vast majority of municipalities, saying they require attention. The Department of Water and Sanitation is responsible for planning, development and management of water resource infrastructure and for the management of catchments, as well as setting minimum norms and standards for water and sanitation ordinarily. But in our performance of these duties, we have put it to ourselves that we need to go an extra mile and go beyond the call of duty, as they say, in terms of supporting municipalities. Firstly, there are boards that are mandated to assist municipalities with potable bulk water infrastructure and services, and they are doing the best that they can do in this role. Municipalities as water service authorities are mandated to ensure that residents and industries are supplied with water and sanitation services, meet minimum norms and standards. Chapter 7 of the Constitution contains provisions applicable to local government. Section 152 outlines the objects of local government and provides, amongst others, that local government is responsible to ensure the provision of services to communities in a sustainable manner and promote a safe and healthy environment. We have several grants as the Department of Water and Sanitation that are on a yearly basis given to municipalities. One is called RBIC, the other one is called DWISIC. They all relate to infrastructure at municipal level. But over and above that, municipalities get what is called MIC, which they get from Treasury and is supervised and monitored by local government. So these are the grants or ways of supporting local government. But as I say, we go beyond that, and we go beyond assisting municipalities via water boards. We ourselves engage directly with municipalities on water and sanitation matters where there are weaknesses and partner with them. And as of now, there's a countless number of municipalities we are partnering with. Yesterday, as of yesterday, we're in Tugela district municipality, where we're introducing another partnership with them on a range of projects that they couldn't on their own perform. And before that, we were partnering with Tswane in relation to the current problem that has led to the outbreak of cholera. Now, on this matter in particular, cholera outbreak, I must express our very, very deep concern as the Department of Water and Sanitation. This concern is whether our water was safe or is safe enough for human consumption. Although the source of the cholera is yet to be determined in relation to where it is broken or where it is where there is an outbreak thereof, the fact remains that cholera is a bacterial disease usually spread through contaminated water. And for that fact, we need to concern ourselves with ensuring that municipalities fulfill their obligations, that is to deliver clean, safe water and healthy environment through sanitation services. Our view is that government, or as government, we need to act together and act literally as one across all spheres and in departmental partnerships if we are to overcome our current challenges in terms of provision of water and sanitation services. We've already met with the Minister of Cocta, which happened yesterday in the morning, and discussions are underway so that we strengthen water and sanitation services by municipalities. At this point, I would like to call upon Dr. Phillips to make a detailed presentation on the findings of the watch reports. Thank you very much, Dr. Phillips.
Thank you very much, Minister. Good morning, Deputy Minister, DG, members of the media, colleagues. In introduction, we are doing this work in our role as the regulator of the sector. The National Water Act and the Water Services Act together make DWS the regulator of both water resources and water services. And we developed these regulatory tools called the Green, Blue and No Drop certification programs in order to provide regulatory information regarding water services, which are largely the constitutional responsibility of municipalities. As indicated by the Minister, we first introduced these incentive-based regulation programs in 2008. Unfortunately, they were stopped from 2014, but Minister Mchunu reintroduced the programs after being appointed in late 2021. Just an introduction to explain how the domestic water cycle works and how municipal water services are related to municipal sanitation services. The cycle is that raw water is drawn from rivers and dams and treated in water treatment works by either water boards or municipalities before it is supplied to households. It is treated in the water treatment works so that it meets drinking water standards. Treated water is required by law to meet these standards, and the standards are set by the South African Bureau of Standards in South African National Standard SANS 241. Municipalities and water boards are also required to conduct regular tests on the treated water to ensure that it complies with the standard. That is a legal requirement on municipalities. After the water has been used by households, it goes through the sewer system to municipal wastewater treatment works. The wastewater treatment works remove waste from the water and then return the water to the rivers. The effluent, or what comes out of the wastewater treatment works, that goes into the rivers, is also required to meet minimum standards and those standards are set by the Department of Water and Sanitation. The Green Drop Report is a comprehensive assessment of the state of all the wastewater treatment systems in South Africa, including municipal, Department of Public Works and private wastewater treatment systems. The Blue Drop Report is a similar assessment of the state of all drinking water systems in the country, including water treatment works and municipal water distribution systems. Both the Green Drop and the Blue Drop Report cover the condition of the infrastructure, whether the capacity of the infrastructure is sufficient to deal with the demand. In other words, is the infrastructure large enough? Does it have sufficient capacity to provide what is required from it? Whether the required maintenance is being done on the infrastructure, whether the infrastructure is operated correctly, whether the proper treatment processes are followed, and whether proper monitoring and controls are in place.